You don't have to rush. You don't have to have all the answers, or even know exactly where you're headed yet. Life isn't a straight line. It curves, it dips, it circles back. And that's okay. What matters most isn't how fast you go. It's why you go. Purpose is that quiet force inside of you. It's not about being loud or flashy. It's not about proving yourself to anyone. It's about feeling something real, something honest, something that makes you show up even when no one's watching. It's waking up and knowing that what you're doing means something, even if it's small, even if it's just one step. Because when you're moved by purpose, everything changes. The struggle has meaning. The setbacks have lessons. The long nights, the lonely moments, the doubts, they all become part of something bigger. So you don't need motivation every day. You won't always feel inspired. And that's normal. That's human. But purpose is different. Purpose is steady. It stays when motivation fades. It's the anchor that keeps you grounded when everything else feels uncertain. And the beautiful thing about purpose, it doesn't need to be grand. It doesn't need a spotlight. It can be as simple as wanting to help others, to create, to heal, to grow, to love. Purpose is personal. It's not measured in likes, titles, or applause. It's measured in meaning. When you're driven by purpose, you're not just chasing success. You're building something that lasts. You're creating a life that feels right, not just one that looks right. And yeah, the road might be longer, and it might be harder, but it'll be yours, authentic, worth it. There will be days when you want to quit, when it feels like no one sees your effort, when progress is slow, and the noise of the world drowns out your inner voice. In those moments, pause, breathe, and reconnect. Ask yourself, why did I start? What am I doing this for? Who am I becoming? Purpose doesn't promise ease. It promises depth. And if you stick with it, if you honor it, if you let it shape your journey, you'll wake up one day and realize you're not just existing. You're living, fully, deeply, intentionally. So take your time. Trust your process. Protect your peace. Move with heart. And let purpose be your compass. Because when you're led by something meaningful, you're never truly lost. Keep going, one step at a time. Purpose will meet you where you are and take you where you're meant to be. We live in a world that celebrates constant motion. Go faster, do more, be louder. But when you slow down, when you get quiet enough to really listen, you start to hear something else, something deeper, a pull, a calling, a purpose. That's the voice you follow. That's the path that matters. Purpose isn't always obvious. It doesn't always come to you in a sudden moment of clarity. Sometimes it's a slow reveal, a pattern in the things that light you up, a soft tug in the direction of what feels meaningful. And that's enough. You don't need to know the whole story, just the next right step. When you're driven by purpose, you move differently. You start showing up with intention instead of pressure. You start choosing depth over noise. And even when things get tough, and they will get tough, you keep going. Not because it's easy, but because it matters. Purpose doesn't erase pain. It gives pain a place to go. It transforms it into something useful. A lesson, a message, a reason to grow. The moments that hurt the most, the ones that stretched you, broke you, tested you. Purpose makes them make sense, eventually. And that eventually is worth holding on for. See, when you're just chasing achievement, you burn out. When you're chasing validation, you get lost in other people's opinions. But when you're driven by something real, something that feels like it was made for you, you become unshakable. Not perfect, not invincible, but anchored. And that anchor, your purpose, will keep you steady when life gets heavy. It'll remind you of who you are when the world tries to make you forget. It'll keep you aligned when distractions try to pull you in every direction. It doesn't make the journey shorter, but it makes it worth it. You don't have to have some grand, world-changing mission. Purpose doesn't have to be big to be meaningful. It can be showing up for your family, creating art that heals, listening when others need to be heard, making people laugh, caring deeply, growing quietly, loving fiercely, living honestly. Whatever it is, it's yours. And it doesn't need to be explained to everyone. Not everyone will understand the path you're on, and they don't need to. It's not their journey, it's yours. So walk it, step by step, moment by moment. Trust that every stumble, every delay, every stretch of silence is part of the process, part of the shaping. You're not behind. You're building something deeper, a life rooted in truth, not trends.